We are back with the Mickey Stevens Road to the Show, the two-way player. We're working this week into the draft combine. It's a 4-day event. You see there, we got 100 prospects. All 30 teams are going to be there, so we got to ball out. But first, man, they're going to have us roll through some drills, some batting practice to start it out. You see me chopping it up with the hitting coach a little bit, get him work on my swing. But we ended up doing pretty good in this, man. We finished with an A. See me going oppo a little bit there. I haven't really been using the power swing too much. I've pretty much just been pressing X, so I think I might have to start doing that. See if we can drill a couple balls out of here. But you see there, we finished with an A. The exit velo was looking sharp. The feet was looking good. You see me dapping up the boys. Then we started working with some fielding drills. We are a shortstop and a pitcher, so we got to make sure we get that defensive work in, getting a little Jeter in there. Don't have the strongest arm yet, but then they got us rolling through some of the pinpoint stuff. They got us throwing dots on the mound. And you see after that, we got LSU now recruiting us. So the drills paid off for the college prospects. And then we're jumping straight into day 2. The first game, gonna get my first at-bat here this combine. Gotta make an impression at the plate. There we go, a nice line drive up the middle. Solid hit to start my combine out. We're back in the box. I'm going to stick with my approach, man, trying to hit line drives out here. Don't want to get too cute. Another rocket into right field. Feeling like Tony Gwynn right now, baby. Just lining it everywhere. We are a switch hitter, so we're going to get some work on the right side of the dish, too. And we're going to hit that thing hard, but right at the third baseman. Kind of was a little bit above it. So we're going to get a ground out, man. Didn't want to see that. But we are 2 for 3, so we'll take it. Digging back in on the right side of the box here a little bit later in the game. I like my stance, man. That Mike Napoli leg kick really gives me some good rhythm. I really feel like I can time the pitches up. See if we can get something up and in. I like that fastball. There it is. Drill it in the gap. Looks like it might get down for a double. No, he's going to cut it off. I'm going to try and turn 2 here. Oh, we got to get back. A bad throw, though, so we're going to make it back to first base. But that's going to do it for the first game of this combine. We got the dub. We had a nice little game, 3 for 4, and we got Vandy now recruiting us. So the teams are starting to take notice. We got some more MLB teams looking at us, too, the Texas Rangers. But we're going to jump into game number 2 of this combine.
The closer, Mickey Stevens. And he's known to mix in a knuckleball occasionally. It might not be his most used pitch, but hitters have to honor it.
So we're getting some work in the top of the 9th coming in to close this thing out. We get a nice fly out to right field with our first batter, so we got 1 down. I like the little knuckleball I got trying to float that thing in there. It is hard to control. But you see here, they hit a nice double in the gap. So not a great start for us, man. We had a 3-1 count on him, so he was in a nice hitter's count. But we got to pick this thing up, get out of here without giving up any runs. That's my goal right now. And he hits another base hit down the left field line, kind of a chopper. But they're going to score a run, man, and tie this thing up, so not a great start for Mickey on the mound. Got to see if we can get out of this. Nice little rollover. Turn 2 for me. There we go. We're going to get out of this thing with a tie game. And then we're coming back in extra innings. We get the lead-off line out to third base with the extra inning rules, man. You got the guy starting on second base. So they already got a guy in scoring position, so we got to work. And we throw a wild pitch, and he's going to advance to third base. So the winning run is just 90 feet away. But we get the chopper to first, and we're going to get him out. And he didn't score on that. He didn't advance. So we still got a chance to get out of this thing, man, and we get the fly out to finish that thing off. So we ended up simming the rest of the game because it said I wasn't going to get in, and we ended up winning, baby. So we got 2 games and 2 wins so far, so that's the biggest thing these clubs want to see, man. These colleges want to see you get the dubs. So great to be on the winning side of the field. Always a good thing. We got another team recruiting us, the Tennessee Volunteers. So this is our final chance to make an impression, man, on these teams. So we got to get working. I'm going to try a little power swing, see if we can get something. Got to have some juice if we want to play, and there we go. What a swing. That one has a chance. Get out of here. Our first home run. Man, that's just what the doctor ordered in our last game. We take them deep. But we're going to get some work here at shortstop. Like we said, we are a two-way cat, so we got to get work on both sides. We're down 5-1 right now, man, so somebody's got to make a play. It looks like the dude is stealing. Here we go. Let's throw him out. We're just a little bit too late. Back in the box again. Got to keep the hot hand going here. Got to see if we can get something. Oh, and we roll over, and it looks like it's going to be a double play. Not quite fast enough. Back at shorty here, man. Here we go. We got a little ground ball to us. Let's pick that thing up. Dot him up real quick. There we go. Making the routine plays. We are back in the box on the left side. I'm going to go back with that power swing, baby. Give me something up and in. Boom! There we go! That one's gone. Another home run. What a combine for Mickey. Man, things are looking up for old 92. He's having himself a day, but we got to get it on D2. Here we go. Pick that thing out with the backhand. Dot him up again. There we go. The arm is a little bit weak, man, but it's just enough to get the job done. We ended up simming this thing again because it said we weren't going to get back in, so that's going to do it. We ended up losing, man, but we hit 2 home runs, had a decent game on defense. I think we showed out, man. We did what we had to do. You see the numbers there. Not too bad for the combine. Pretty good job by us. And now we're just chopping it up with our draft advisor again. She's giving us some advice, talking some things over. Looks like we got a chance to be picked in the first 4 rounds. That's not really what I'm going for, man. I want to be a first rounder, first overall. I know how good I am, man. I want to get to the best position I can get to. I don't really care what team I get to, though. Specifically, I just want to get picked high, so I'm going to go with let's let the draft decide where I get taken. Let the chips fall where they may, see what we get from that. But I'm not sure how this works. I think I'm going to get a choice here to pick what college I want to go to. It looks like that's going to be what it is. So we're going to choose here. We're going to see what team should we take. I'm not really sure what to go with, man. I kind of want to go with Tennessee or LSU. Those are 2 of the top programs you could probably pick. But I'm going to end up going with Tennessee, man. We're going to commit to the Volunteers, try and bring home that natty.
With the 23rd pick in the 3rd round, the San Diego Padres select Mickey Stevens.
And we got picked in the 3rd round, man. I thought I was going to be higher. I'm disappointed. Not disappointed about the team. But I thought we were going to be a higher pick, man. I thought I balled out. I thought I did my thing. You see, we got the swag. We rocking the skull cap still. Put that hat on. I'm excited to be drafted, man, but I thought I was going to go higher. And now we're just answering some questions from the reporters, man, but I'm not feeling it. I am not happy, man, where I got drafted. I don't really mind the organization. I'm not too worried about that. It's more just, man, I should have got picked higher. I think I deserved to get that first-round money, all that good stuff. But, man, I'm going to go to college. I want to ball out in college, see what we can do there, bring home a natty, and then move on to the professional level after that. See if we can get drafted a little bit higher. I think I should be able to if we ball out in college, do our thing on both sides of the ball. So we're going to go ball out for the Volunteers, bring home a college World Series title to them. And now we're 3 years later after getting to Tennessee, back on the phone with Stephanie. It looks like we're going to the College World Series, so we're already locked into that. So we're going to get some good opportunities here to play in front of some great crowds. We're going to play some really good competition. All the MLB scouts are going to be watching. So if we do our thing, man, it sounds like we're going to have a shot to jump up the draft board a little bit here, which is ultimately my goal, man. I want to be a first overall pick. I'm not sure if you can actually do that in this game, but we're going to see. It definitely is going to help the stock a little bit when you're a two-way guy, especially if you can do your thing on both sides, man. If we can hit some bombs and we can strike some people out, there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to go in the first round, man. In the next video, man, we're going to be heading straight to Omaha. Got to dominate out there with all the scouts watching. But that's going to do it for today's video, man. Not a bad combine, like we said. We did our thing a little bit. But we got to keep this thing going, man.